if I called you and give me a helping hand?
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna do, I guess, a little different video. I've done one of these before, but I'm gonna do a gun review again. So I've done, I think, one or two before, but yeah, we're gonna give a break on the gaming, even though I only did like one video. But yeah, so we're gonna be reviewing this pistol here. It's a pretty nice gun. Comes with this manual. Doesn't really tell you much, but it's kind of all in Chinese. But one thing about this gun is that I really don't know the name of it because it has like so many different names. It has like 3 different names, 3 different companies. The company I bought it from, it's like called a High Kappa, 5.1 High Kappa. But the case it came with says a complete different thing. It doesn't even say, this is 1911, does not say that. It says some other different gun, but let's just get into this gun. So here, you're gonna get a gun like this if you order it. I love this gun. It's very heavy when you first get it. It definitely has some weight, but all that weight is definitely that magazine right here. I'm not sure if there's a certain number of rounds that can go into this because it's all about how you put them in. Because if you keep the spring very close and you're putting them in, like very close to the top, then it's gonna put less BBs in because they're stacking them on top of each other. But if you pull the spring fully down and keep letting it refill, it will be more because there will actually be 2 rows of BBs going down, 1 row there and like 1 row there. So yeah, this is CO2 powered. To get the CO2, you're gonna have this little cap, and you're gonna have the second spring, 2 springs, spring for the BBs and a second spring over here. So you're gonna pull that second spring, see? Pull that second spring down and push a cap out. And then you have this thing. This is just a little screw. You put the CO2 in, and you tighten it all the way that you can. And believe it or not, I thought you could just tighten it and puncture. Nope. You need pliers because the CO2 needs a lot. So you need pliers, and it takes a couple of turns with the pliers to puncture it, and it takes about half a second of it spraying out before you fully tighten it, depending how fast you are. And you need also pliers to get it out. So, yeah. And then to release CO2, for whatever reason, you're going to have that gold little button there. There's going to be a button. So you hit that button right there, and it'll release CO2. And to get that cap back on, just stick that right back on. Oh, wrong way. So remember, the round way always goes towards the spring. Then the spring will lock itself. And you could load that back in. So, some cool features about this gun. It has a slide and a trigger safety at the same time. So, if you just pop that up, the slide can't pull, and neither can the trigger. And it has 2 safety features. So, there's that safety, and there's the back safety. So this safety also needs to be have pressure on it for the trigger for the hammer to pull. But without that, hammer won't pull. So yeah. And so if I'm not mistaken, this is an exact replica of a 45 military pistol. They used it back then in the World Wars. And I'll talk about why it's pretty cool in a second. But just to let you know, I bought this. This does not come with the gun, this piece. It's called a tracer, if you do not know what that is. It is a UV light. Turn it on. You can't, yeah, there. It's a UV light, and it is for, you get tracer BBs with a certain chemical in them, and when you shoot, the BB goes through the hole, and it makes it glow, so you can see where your BBs are going. I like that. That's why I bought it. I got it for my pistol, because this does not have any Picatinny rails. So if you're looking to mount a flashlight or a laser on this, red dot, anything, you can't, that won't work because you don't have a Picatinny. I'm not sure if they make flashlights for non-Picatinny, like put it right there, but that's why I got this, just easier. And it will come with an orange tip. The orange tip is super easy to get off. So yeah, and make sure to put, right now I have no orange tape on it, but like make sure to put orange tape on it if you're going out in the street. Like in the city, definitely don't like show this in a place where cops are very active. I live in like a rare community, or not rare, but like nobody comes down my street. So yeah, I got that tracer back on. Okay, let's talk about why this is a cool gun. Use that the other side that we were fighting did not know about. So if someone were ever to take your gun and say I have it point, let's take the mag out so I don't start blowing. Mag's out. Can't shoot. Oh, safety's on. It's empty. Nothing in there. If someone would be, I'm not even pointing at me, it's pointing past me. If someone were to be pointing at me and they stole my gun, and this actually works on the Airsoft gun too, what they would do, so when I first got this, I was wondering why the barrel was so loose. I thought it was just like a crappy barrel, but it is actually for. So if someone were to steal your gun, not in Airsoft, but in the military, take your hand and you run up to them and you just push it on the barrel. Now that gun cannot, that gun can't shoot. You can see that hammer. Gun can't shoot. If you can see, when you push that barrel, it pushes a slide back just the tiniest bit, and that's all you need. And if you, before this was made, I'm sure some people, if they were really fast enough, were fast enough to pull the slide back. But I think it's much easier just to push on that. And yeah, not have to. So I really like this gun. This gun's comfortable. It's easy to maneuver around. It's a little hard to pull the trigger, not gonna lie. It's like hard at first. And the blowback system, oh my God. I will put a video in there. Here, I'll put a video right now of the blowback. Yeah, the blowback system is amazing. The thing about that is, I mean, it runs out of CO2 fairly fast. I mean, men's a men's. Actually, I'm gonna say, nah, it's about average. It gets low really quick, but it doesn't run out that fast. But that first shot, I'm gonna estimate, when you shoot, you go like that. Like more than some firearms can be. But yeah, so it's got some kick. The only thing about that is it's hard to be accurate unless, like, if you're like me, I'm a little. It's hard to keep your hands up, fire when the gun's going like that. I am extremely inaccurate with this gun. I am, because like, but the only time I'll be using this is for short range. So yeah, that's basically it. It's a very powerful gun. It shoots, I think, between 315 FPS to like 330, something like that. I'm pretty sure. Then I haven't tested it out yet, because I don't want to break my gun. But there's this button below the barrel that pushes in, and I believe that you push that in and you pull the slide back and the slide does come off. But I don't want to take the slide off, so yeah. So that's basically it with this gun. I will post another gun. I'm gonna post probably another gun, a rifle that I also got. I'll post that maybe later today or tomorrow. But yeah, that's basically it with this gun. I just want to go over the owner's manual. This owner's manual is the stupidest thing ever. First of all, it's mostly in Chinese. Like, I don't know if you can see, but that's like all Chinese. And it does not tell you one way. So I had trouble finding the magazine. I ended up finding it because I was putting the name of of what it came in on the box in, but not the name on the site. So this manual doesn't tell you any. It just tells you how to operate it. Doesn't tell you any doesn't tell you really anything good on it. Tells you how to adjust the hop up, that's it. Doesn't tell you mag size, doesn't tell you the gun. Then it gives you this form, I'm not sure what it's for, terms and conditions. And just a waiver and liability and stuff like that you could fill out, but yeah, I guess that's if you get hurt with it. But yeah, that's it for this gun. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.